Yeah, good morning. I'll take a medium with 2 sugar and a medium regular, please. Medium with 2 sugar. DDT, how's it going?
Duff, it's going well. It's been a while.
It's been a nice break, eh?
Nice break. We've been on break for about a month, and now hiatus. You're right, hiatus for about a month, and now we're doing what we promised our good listeners that we do a couple of specials over the summer.
Things we should do and are
actually doing.
Yeah. Yeah, I bought the coffee again. Nothing new there.
Didn't you buy yesterday too?
You did coffee yesterday?
Yeah, we did.
Oh, you had a special coffee yesterday.
I had the Happy Goat.
A summer special coffee.
That's right. I had the Happy Goat.
Can we say Happy Goat?
Can we say? We just did.
These guys should be sponsoring us. That was a wicked little bonus coffee yesterday.
It was good.
Yeah.
I liked it. I enjoyed that coffee. It was a beautiful morning. We sat out on the patio.
We got to be Olympic judges on the parallel parking.
Oh my
across
God.
the street.
That was so hilarious.
That was good.
Yeah. That guy, there was a guy sitting across the street too, and he was
also
laughing.
Watching.
Yeah, he was laughing his ass off. So should we tell them what happened?
Yeah. Give them a quick summary of the parallel parking.
Yeah, so we're sitting there, and a parking spot becomes available across the street from where we were sitting,
and a large one,
and a large parking spot.
Like
you could have fit your
any of our wives could have parallel parked in that spot.
Yeah, that's right, and you could have fit 2 of your electric vehicles in there.
Yes. Yeah.
And your big truck too.
Yeah, the truck easily.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, this
could have parked my 27-foot camper in there.
That's probably true.
Yeah.
So should we say that it was a lady that came up?
I'm not sure if it was. I couldn't see through the
I
tent.
saw through the
That's
windshield.
up to you.
I saw through the windshield.
Not that it matters.
It was a lady, and she came in with the biggest VW SUV you could get, which is I believe the Atlas.
Whatever it is, it's the biggest.
It's the big one, yeah. So she went and tried to parallel park it.
Yeah.
And could not do it.
The first time.
So
she left,
she was
and we
struggling.
thought she was gone.
Yeah, she left. Yeah.
So she heads east on Richmond Road in Westboro.
Yeah.
And about 6 minutes later, she's coming from the west on Richmond. So she obviously did some super lap of Westboro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tries again. Same result. Storms off.
Yeah.
And then some other lady rolls in with a slightly smaller
same VW,
but it doesn't matter, and did a nice job.
Yeah, pulled in. But it was funny, the reaction of the old dude sitting across the street was the same as ours.
Yeah, the golf clap.
Yeah.
When it was done.
Yeah, the golf clap. Well, that was so funny.
That was really good. But anyways, the coffee was great. The Happy Go coffee. And the donuts, man. Oh my God.
We didn't have a donut though.
No, but I'll be going back there for donuts sometime.
Yeah.
So yeah, I still have $6, I think, on the gift card.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay.
Like I said, it's the coffee seems easy to get coffee all the time when I'm not really buying it myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we should mention that today we're doing the cast from my garage cave.
Yes.
We're not actually parked side by side today.
No. Yeah. Summer special, new format.
A little bit more relaxed. I think you tweeted out.
I tweeted out from Cop Car Coffee a little image of the setup.
Yeah.
Yeah, good
So
times.
we might hear things like cars going by.
Oh, and your neighbors are always working around here. Yeah, there's a car right there. I don't know if you guys can hear that.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
This mic picks up everything.
Yeah, but it's comfy. I like the garage setup.
Yeah.
The garage cave.
A lot of flies in here, though.
There are a few flies.
Garbage.
Yeah. I'm not sure what's going on.
It's my garbage.
Yeah. I
was out of town last week, so it didn't get put out.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But we digress.
So, on today's agenda, on the docket, what do we got?
We got, there was, I think we had a bunch of questions sent in by the good listener.
Since day one. So, we're talking months and months of questions sporadically. We finally took the time to go through those, and I think we both picked our favorite 2 or 3.
Exactly.
So we'll share that with the good listener.
Yeah, we'll talk.
I also have on my little cheat sheet here, I've got the Olympics, obviously, which you didn't even realize started.
Nope.
So that should be an entertaining discussion.
Yeah.
Wouldn't mind chatting a little bit about the Puckasaw trip.
Oh yes, your
backpacking adventure.
That's a good one.
It was a hell of a good time.
Yeah, because that's what we're doing.
That's where I was for a week and a half for sure. I don't know why I put Princess Auto on here.
I don't know.
Can we say Princess Auto?
Just did. I
think it was on here because I think I actually wanted to give them a shout out. Like, what a store. I'm absolutely amazed every time I go in there.
Yeah, I like that place too.
And to think they were open throughout the whole pandemic. I didn't
Well, they were, no, not really.
Well, I thought you could go in no matter
what. No, you couldn't. You could do curbside pickup. Well, when they changed the... that's the other thing.
Some phase.
Yeah, or stage now.
Okay.
It used to be phases, and then they changed it to stages.
Stage.
Who knows?
Yeah, whatever.
But they changed it, and then I was like, oh, you can go in now. Because I went there thinking that I'd have to do curbside.
Okay.
And they're like, no, you can come in.
Well, for those of you who have no idea what we're talking about, Princess Auto is a chain of retail in Canada, for sure. May have originated in Kingston on Princess Street. I think that's where
is that it?
I think. I'm not even sure.
I didn't know.
But they're throughout Canada now, and it's just a great store for your agricultural and mechanical needs. But it's since grew into all sorts of cool stuff. Like, I like going there for my camping sort of
they got a lot
infrastructure,
of
whether it's my big camper trailer, any sort of towing accessories, no problem.
Yeah,
I think we bought a couple of mini bikes there.
Yes, we actually went to Kingston.
That was fun. We went to Kingston
on Princess Street.
On Princess Street for the mini bikes. But they got a surplus section. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, like I enjoy going there. I bought a lot of tools there.
Tools for sure.
Much to my wife's chagrin.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. Seem to go there every weekend. I need a tool.
Didn't you buy her an anniversary present from Princess Auto once?
I might have done that one time. Yeah,
I'm sure you did.
Yeah, I can't remember. It might have been like a tool, maybe like my what do you call it?
His and her barbecue wrench. Spatulas or something.
It was a torque wrench, I think.
Lovely.
Here, honey.
Anyhow, that's what we got. That's what we got, and I'll apologize right now for this. This trending.
We might have 3 or 4 minutes at the end where we.
We
waste everybody's time.
Keep doing that.
Yeah.
But we're not there yet.
Yeah.
It seems like we are, but we're not.
We're almost there.
Okay, so what are we going to start with?
Why don't we start with the questions?
Let's do the questions. Do you have one ready to go?
I have one ready to go.
So I have 3 that I'll pick.
I have 4, but maybe we won't use one of them.
I'll do one. Yeah. And then chat it out, and I'll do one, and we'll go from there.
Well, here's the first one. This one we get a lot of, as you know, listeners.
Yes.
In the former Eastern Bloc countries.
Yeah, working on their English.
Exactly.
Listening to us.
Exactly.
Good God.
So we did receive a question.
From the Podbeanskis.
Yeah. So it's us here. I'll just get right into it.
Yeah, get right into it.
Dear Duff and DDT, greeting from Hungary. Forgive me my English, not so much good. We enjoy listening to podcast on Podbeansky. Question. We like watch movie Americanish in Hungary. My favorite, 50 Shades Grey.
Is there a question here somewhere?
Yeah, the question. Here comes the question. What your favorite all-time Americanish movie? Thank Boris.
I thought Boris was going to say, what your favorite scene?
Well, we know.
Boris just sounded Asian for a split second.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to do that.
What your favorite all-time Americanish movie?
I'll let you go first.
So mine would be actually The Godfather. Okay. I know you were thinking Brokeback Mountain, but it's not.
No, for you, I was thinking that. Yeah.
Can't quit.
Can't quit on you.
Yeah. But mine is actually The Godfather.
Now, the good listener would know what mine is, because I'm sure I mentioned my favorite movie a few times, especially when Mr. Hollywood was on. Remember?
Yeah, but I can't remember what it is.
Oh, come on.
Oh, I'm drawing a blank.
Prison.
Oh, right.
Warden throws the shoe.
Redemption.
There you go. Throws the shoe through the poster. Yes. Shawshank Redemption.
Shawshank Redemption.
And something that triggered my memory the other day of another favorite was Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Oh, yes.
Somebody said on the Twitter sphere, what kind of car would you want out of any movie you've ever seen?
Yeah.
And the car that came to my mind was Ferris Bueller's buddy with the Detroit shirt and that fancy, God, I don't even know what it was.
It was a Ferrari, I think.
It was like an old Ferrari like convertible.
250 GTB or
it was a beauty. Anyways,
although I don't think that it was a real one in the movie. I don't think it was a real, I think it was a replica.
Okay.
But I'm not 100%.
Well, that came to mind anyways.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
yeah, there's a couple movies for you.
So Shawshank Redemption, your Shawshank Redemption, and Ferris Bueller. Mine is Godfather, and obviously because I'm of Italian heritage.
Yes.
That is why I liked The Godfather. But it's just an excellent all-around movie that stands up to the test of time.
100%. And I like The Godfather as well. But funny how our movies are always from that era, eh?
Yeah.
Who's got a favorite movie that's from like the last 10 years? No. They don't really exist.
No, they don't.
Okay, so my first question.
Yeah.
Dear Cop Car Coffee, from Krista in Lanark.
Oh.
You guys keep saying you'd come to Lanark, but you haven't. Why? That's a good question.
You know, I had a question. I saw the question from Lanark as well.
Yeah.
Let me piggyback on that.
Okay, we'll just add to it.
Yeah. Dear Cop Car Coffee, why do you pick on Lanark County so much? Thank you, Lanark County. So,
well,
we haven't gone there and we pick on them.
True. Guilty on both.
We're guilty on both counts, yeah.
Now, I think we had some real momentum on going to Lanark County. Remember the lady that actually got back to us through a few emails?
Yes.
Not like the people from the Faroe Islands, but actually got back to us.
Yeah.
And it sounded really optimistic that we were going to hook something up.
Yeah.
So I think we kept hoping for that, and then it slowly just faded away.
Yeah, they never got back to us.
Yeah. Because I thought planning...
Well, she was in the middle of changing her job.
Her job in that, yeah.
But somebody else was coming.
She was to relay the message. She was to give us contacts. It never happened.
They're so busy.
They're so busy up in Lanark County.
It's really...
They're very busy
making maple.
There. Yeah, busy. The maple syrup season is 12 months a year, I guess.
Probably.
Right?
Yeah.
So...
I was there actually recently.
Oh, yeah?
For work, yeah.
Oh, I'm there every weekend, basically.
What's that little conservation area they have up there outside of Elmont?
There's a few. The Mill of Kintail?
Nope. Kintail?
Mill of Kintail.
Mill of Kintail. Is that what you said?
I just said Mill of Kintail.
I didn't.
The Mill of Kintail.
You went so fast with the Mill of Kintail.
Yeah.
I thought it was Mill of Kintail.
Gotcha.
It's like, no, it's not Mill of Kintail. It's Mill of Kintail.
You were up there last week?
3 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago.
Great spot, eh?
Oh, it's beautiful, yeah. Very nice.
Well, anyhow, I think the plan was to combine a trip to Lanark with actually meeting an actual Lanarkian and doing something fun. So I think that ship has sailed, Krista, and we commit to you to get up there in season 2 for sure.
Okay.
A season 2 trip to Lanark, and maybe you'll even come out and support us. How about that?
Oh.
Yeah. We'll give you a heads up, Krista. Yeah. Not sure what part of Lanark you're in. Judging by your syntax through the email, I'd say maybe the eastern half. A little closer to the civilization side of things.
They have different accents in the eastern half of Lanark?
Well, there's definitely
they're more
localized accents, but I'm just trying to infer from the actual...
They're more like Boris from Hungary?
Yeah, I'm just trying to infer from the actual texting itself, you know,
gotcha.
which maybe would get me into trouble.
Yeah.
But anyhow, Krista, we look forward to maybe seeing you on a road stop trip in Lanark sometime in the fall.
Yeah, thank you for your question.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah. Darcy, you got another one?
I do. Actually, this one's more specifically for me. It says, Dear DDT, why do you drink so much bourbon? Thanks, your wife.
Was that...
When did that come in?
Was that actually on the... See, we're getting...
Well, she texted me that.
Okay, she texted you personally. I was going to say to the good listener, people are getting a hold of us either through the chat right on Podbean.
Yeah.
Or they're getting through to us on our Twitter feed at Cop Car Coffee.
Yeah. Or
there's the odd, weird email as well, right? So I was just curious.
Well, that one came in through text.
That one came in through word of mouth, probably, like straight up.
Well, no, I was actually text. I was downstairs drinking bourbon, and she was upstairs in the bedroom texting.
And what was your answer to that?
I didn't. I said, shut up. Some comment.
Moving on.
Yeah.
So we also have a few other hot spots around the globe with listeners other than the Eastern Bloc.
Okay.
Well, one really, the States.
Okay.
We either get listeners from Canada the States or the Eastern Bloc, which I still can't quite figure out. Yeah. Maybe it's just a bunch of bots, that are...
Could be.
Just kind of...
Boris is a bot.
Kind of pumping us with stuff. Okay. Duncan in Michigan.
Oh.
Dear CCC.
Yeah.
What's the obsession with Costco? That's a neat one, eh?
Yeah. Well,
but do we tend to... I think, honest to God, we've done, 24 regular episodes. This is our first summer series special.
Yeah.
There is never a reference to Costco in any pre-game notes, at all.
Never.
We never go into this show ever planning to talk about Costco.
Yeah. I'm getting tired of beeping them out. Too.
Yeah. Why on earth does it come up so much? Duncan, that's a great question.
That is a great question.
I'm not even sure it's answerable.
I don't think it is answerable. I can't figure that out.
It'd be fun to go back through the episodes if you had nothing else to do. Yeah. So maybe someone up in Lanark could help us out there. Yeah. And
Krista,
if you're not busy, browse through everything. Yeah. Give us a little tally check for
how it comes up.
Every time the word Costco comes up, and we'll go with it.
Yeah.
Because here we are again talking Costco.
Yeah.
Maybe Costco could be. Yeah, me neither. That's the thing. We don't even like it.
No.
Yet it comes up. Maybe Costco could throw us a bone. Some Kirkland coffee sponsorship.
That's true.
Duncan, thank you so much for your question. We do not want to talk about Costco anymore. We're moving on.
Move on.
Darcy. DDT.
DDT has a... Yeah, I got another one here. My last one, I think. All right. Dear Duff and DDT, once again. If you could interview one person in the world, who would it be? Thanks, Sherry.
Huh.
Not that we have very many interviews on this. In fact, we only had Matt, Mr. Hollywood, Matt Demers.
And did we have him twice?
We had him twice. But that's not for lack of trying.
No.
So my answer would be...
Well, I think it is for lack of trying. How hard?
Well, it is for lack of trying. Yeah, we're not really trying that hard.
We're gonna. That's our commitment to you, good listener, for season 2 interviews.
Yeah, exactly.
Like every episode, man.
Oh God.
Let's shoot high. Every episode we have somebody.
Like my thing is.
I don't care who it is, even if it's like your wife, like whatever. 2 minutes, someone different every week.
Too much bourbon.
Yeah.
So we shouldn't. Like I hate when people
as we interview your wife. That would be even better.
The best thing to do is under promise and over deliver.
Okay.
Never over promise and under deliver.
Sounds
so we shouldn't say that we're going to have somebody on every week because that's over promising. And then of course we'll under deliver.
But we
won't have everybody on.
Totally under delivered so far.
Yeah, but that's our MO.
Okay.
We should continue to under-deliver.
Let's shoot to hardly interview anybody, and then if we do, it's a good thing.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, because our podcast is based on under-delivering.
That is very true.
Right?
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's just continue with that trend.
We have to be consistent.
And then blow them away with the odd interview.
Exactly.
All right.
So mine would be...
Yeah.
Well, there's a little bit of trying on this one.
Okay.
The Prime Minister of the Faroe Islands.
Oh, right.
Like...
No success there. Not even an email back from anyone. Eh?
Yeah. Like, what are they doing in Faroe Islands? They think they're this huge superpower or something like that.
They're probably on holidays out in Perth or something.
In Lanark.
God.
I don't know.
Disappointing.
They're out there tending the sheep.
That should be a no-brainer. Yeah.
You would think.
Okay.
Like, I looked at the picture of their Prime Minister.
Yeah.
He's a young guy, well suited up.
Yeah.
Probably takes this country a little bit more seriously than it should be.
Yeah, I would say.
Considering it's a tiny island off,
the
coast of Scotland or something?
Yeah. The land of sheep and fish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
With a constant inferiority complex with Iceland, probably.
Probably.
So
exactly.
What else is going on?
Yeah. Okay. But maybe, because we under-deliver so much, they were kind of like...
They want more.
Yeah, they're kind of like, there's no point going on this.
Even
podcast.
They don't want to waste their time on us.
Yeah.
Well, we're not going to quit on that one for sure.
No, we can't quit that.
Do not quit that.
That was my last.
I don't even have it.
That I pulled off.
If we had to interview someone, oh my God, I don't know. It'd be fun to just interview someone local that we could just, tease a bit. Like someone like an Alan Hubley. That'd be a good interview.
Oh God.
Don't you think?
I don't like him.
Well, I don't like him either. I don't like the fact that Broadwood still remains the largest development in Canada without a hockey rink or a library or a swimming pool. Yeah. So it was 30,000 people last summer.
Yeah.
It's probably 34,000 people this summer.
Yeah.
And still,
well, no, the problem
no library, no hockey rink, no pool.
The problem is all that new development is actually not in Bridlewood.
Well, sure.
Which is strange. It's in Stittsville.
The Stittsville part. Sure.
Vegas.
Yeah. But there's still
but there's still enough people in this area.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and it's sad.
Canada North has it. What's their councillor doing?
So everywhere, every little, they're not boroughs. I don't know. That came to my mind. Every little sort of subdivision in Ottawa.
Yeah.
You know, per capita has these things, right?
Yeah.
We have to travel outside of our area just to find a hockey rink, a swimming pool, and a library.
True. We should actually, you know what? Getting Alan Hubley on, our city councillor, actually makes a lot of sense.
I know, eh?
And we can just grill him.
Yeah. So, well, and not even grill him, just ask the same old questions.
Yeah.
Like,
the problem
is with someone like Hubley, like, they have such grand ambitions to do more. Like, he's part of all these other stupid committees and stuff.
Well,
that no one here cares about.
Well, he's head of the transit
all
committee.
That crap. So,
and we got the worst. We had for a while the worst service in this area. I know there were so many complaints. I emailed them.
It's an absolute joke.
Yeah.
So he clearly, you know, I don't know if he knows where the intersection of Stonehaven and Stone Meadow even is.
I don't think he comes
Maybe
down
he
this
needs
far,
a map.
because he's originally from the
Glencairn. He's a
Glencairn.
Glencairn. So anything south of Glencairn,
he doesn't care.
No, he doesn't
whatever.
Even know. No,
because they got a library and pool.
Of course they do.
Yeah.
So I've emailed him a few maps to help him out. I'm like, here's Bridlewood. You know, here's where the other 20,000 people live that you represent. And hey, be nice to have a pool, a hockey rink, or a library someday.
Yeah.
Anyhow, maybe we're the only ones that care about this. I don't know.
No, maybe.
Okay, let's move on.
Let's get some feedback on that.
Yeah,
from anybody in Bridlewood listening.
Yeah. There's 30,000 of us here.
Yeah, send us your question.
We all seem pretty complacent with the fact that we don't have a pool, a hockey rink, or a library.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Okay.
Whose turn here? I got one last question.
Oh, you got another question?
Okay. I don't even know if I want to. I might just pose it, but I may not answer it because it is from a buddy of mine, actually.
Oh,
Dill.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah. So Dill actually sent this in a while ago.
Oh, did he?
I think during the time we were raving and ranting about Doug Ford. I think when we were doing the stupid, me and my truck in one place and you somewhere else, and we were following the rules.
Oh, God, yeah.
Remember the dark days?
I was in my basement.
Yeah, the dark days of the lockdown.
Yeah.
Dill asked, what's your favorite Doug Ford initiative? Clearly tongue-in-cheek. And, I mean, all I could do is think back to that particular time when I almost lost my SH $sign hashtag, right? And it was, in fact, he tried it. This was a Doug Ford initiative.
Oh, was it?
To make it a police state. The police were going to stop us no matter what to see, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, I forgot
And
about
the
that.
cops came right out and said, are you kidding? We're not. So that was my Ontario moment right there.
Okay, yeah.
Like, that was my Doug Ford initiative that just told me this guy is so out of touch. He's so lost. He's so overreactionary. He's so damn useless. You know?
You know what? I was thinking about that the other day.
It's funny. I haven't heard, you know what? I can't remember the last time I heard Doug Ford.
Or they're on summer vacation.
Yeah, so that's good,
that's
actually. I haven't heard from him in weeks, and
they take the whole summer
we never
off.
will. And that's fine. I actually, it bugs me as a ratepayer that maybe they're not trying to make things better, but God, what a nice break. I'm so sick of him.
Well, I saw on Twitter, he has made a few announcements.
Oh, he's probably gearing up for an election at some point. He's probably giving money away somewhere.
Oh, I think so. I think that's what the announcements were.
Yeah, so whatever. I'm so done with him.
But then, he gets...
Anyways, Dale, thanks for the question. I know you're just trying to get me going, but I won't. So I'll just defer to DDT here, and you can continue with this line or move on.
Well, it was a really good question. Yeah. I think that when I thought about it the other day, I was like, we talked about this offline too, is like, if you had Liberal or NDP, those would probably be even worse.
Yeah. No, we're
screwed either way.
We're so doomed in this province. Yeah.
So I don't know.
Like, I've never felt more hopeless in terms of voting than ever.
Yeah. Like I saw again on Twitter, we should talk about Twitter. I saw on that, that like I finally found out who the Liberal leader in Ontario is. It's Stephen DeLuca.
DeLuca.
Right?
A fellow Italian.
Yeah, but it doesn't...
Is that enough to get your vote?
No. Because he throws this thing out like...
Yeah.
I think he was talking about, was it the childcare announcement? Like he's like, we'll make it so that we pay $10 childcare. It's like, where are they getting all this money from? Ontario is like...
It's extremely disheartening knowing that we have an extremely incompetent government at the helm right now, and the opposition parties are taking the easy route out and just stating the obvious, and really not doing anything to inspire us.
Yeah.
Horvath's the worst.
Oh.
Well, this DeLuca is the same. They have an opportunity right now that they, with true leadership and even just the slightest amount of creativity and desire, should be able to absolutely pummel the PCs. But guess what? That's not happening.
No.
I would put all three of them in the useless category.
Oh, totally.
And what are we left with?
We're left with nothing.
Like
after that, there's nothing.
No, like I can't.
You know.
I can't even imagine who I'll vote for next time around.
Well, you can do what I do.
Like I believe in voting.
I vote for everybody.
I will not do what you do.
Put everybody down.
I will literally plug my nose and try to figure out
your
who
eyes.
I hate. No, I'll literally try to figure out who I hate the least.
Oh, God. But that's a bit of an issue because
it's sad.
It is sad because if you vote for like Horvath in the end, then you're voting like you said, it's useless. But the thing is, do deficits and debts not matter anymore to people?
Well, we've talked a little bit about that before. They do a bit and they should, but because without really minimizing debt and spending like ridiculously, we have an extreme amount of wealth in this province, and we're not Greece, so we should be thankful for that and take some advantage out of that.
Will we end up being Greece if this continues?
No, because Greece has nothing but olive oil and nice food and nice places tourism, to look at. We have the wealth of the world in this province.
Yeah,
which again, in spite of all the incompetence, we're plundering by.
Yeah.
Whereas we should be absolutely thriving.
Yeah.
We should be the Norway of North America. Like there's no reason we can't run things here, kind of like they do over there with their Heritage Fund. Have we talked about that on the show before?
We have a little bit,
without getting too political.
Yeah. Yeah.
The Norwegian Heritage Fund.
That's because they took out all that oil money.
Yeah, so what they do is we have our crown corporations here, which do very little for us.
Yeah.
But in Norway, that money is just stockpiled, and there's enough.
But the government gets behind their oil because most of that money comes from oil, I believe.
Sure.
Here in Canada,
no, it's
we don't get behind the oil.
I know,
because now we have all this green stuff coming out.
Sure.
Where Trudeau bought the pipeline, the 4 overpaid when they were trying to fire sale it.
He's so lost.
Yeah, and then
one minute we're getting rid of oil, then they're buying pipelines.
Yeah.
If you are a Liberal voter, how on earth can you vote for that guy?
I don't know. Well, he's got nice hair.
He's beautiful hair.
Yeah,
and the beard's been trimmed. It's all good.
Yeah, he's looking pretty coiffed.
But back to my Norway thing, like that's an amazing fact. There's something like $200,000 American in the Norway Heritage Fund for every man, woman, and child in Norway.
It's better managed than
It's ridiculous. It's like the teacher's pension fund, but for the whole damn country.
Yeah.
So people say, "Oh, how come we can't have free education here? How come we can't have free healthcare here, like they do in Norway?" Well, that's because they're doing something right in Norway.
They manage it.
Manage it.
Yeah, here it seems like nobody wants to manage it, and it's just corruption.
Here it's a selfish attitude. Exactly. Where like your champagne socialists get in power and make decisions to benefit their own champagne socialists.
Yes, exactly.
It's really not to help the poor, which is what people think.
No, exactly. Yeah, that's totally. I totally agree.
It's a dichotomic situation here. If you really do care about poor people, you should almost be more right in your vote, right? Because poor people benefit from lower taxes and cheaper things.
Yeah, but that's not how most people think. It's not how it
works in North America.
People think we need to tax.
Yeah.
Well, here's a. Well, I know we're getting off topic a little bit.
I think I'll just put your warning. When you do your editing, put your warning back about 4 minutes now, right?
Jesus, we got to go back about at least 10 minutes.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah.
Do it.
So, okay, here's the warning.
Yeah.
Warning. The next 3 to 4 minutes is a total injurious waste of your time. Warning, the next 3 to 4 minutes is a total injurious waste of your time. So my point about this is like, people keep saying tax the wealthy more, tax the rich more, tax the rich more.
Yeah.
What they don't understand is if by definition of rich, there's less than, I think it was less than like 300,000 rich, defined as rich people in Canada.
Yeah.
And then if you get the ultra rich, it's less than like 200,000 people or less. It's a very small amount of people.
No.
So it doesn't matter if you take all their money.
No.
You will never pay off the debt.
Of course not.
In Ontario or in the country.
And again, I would just say the opposite of that. Make it as easy as possible for those rich people to keep doing what they do here.
Yeah.
So the money stays here. And they employ people here.
Oh, that's it.
And they spend their money here. And they don't ship it to friggin' some Caribbean island.
Yeah.
And spend it there and employ people there.
Oh,
but we're in a
spiral here, though. It's spiraling out of control.
Yeah.
And it just keeps getting worse.
Just keep voting Liberal. That's all I say. Keep voting Liberal. And everything will fix itself.
You're going to piss off our couple of listeners that vote Liberal.
Keep voting Liberal.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Here's another thing I wanted to bring up.
Yeah.
I mentioned about Twitter.
I'm done. I'm totally done, by the way.
We didn't talk about your trip?
Oh, gosh. Let's save that for the next summer special.
Next special?
Yeah.
All right.
It'll be a true summer activity special. How about that?
Okay, we didn't
talk about Olympics. But I will say one quick thing. No, I am going to say one quick thing.
Yeah.
In case you were hanging on for some details on the big Pakasaw trip.
Yeah.
I will tell everyone, and maybe I'll send a few tweets out on this.
Yeah, send out your blog.
The blog is sick, right? And I don't even know how to find it, actually. But it's a Google-related blog.
Okay.
It might be called Blogspot. Blogspot. But the funny thing is the app I got is called Blog Touch.
Blog Touch.
And it allows me to blog like a bastard online, like with my phone. So if that makes any sense, okay? If you can find it after that amazing description.
Well, you don't even know.
This is the problem.
Should we put another warning in here?
This is definitely a warning.
Warning.
So
Duff can't find his own blog.
Yeah, I can't find my own blog. But it's broken down into all the different days for the big hike, and it's getting a lot of good feedback on that. Like, I'm trying to interject a little bit of humor with seriousness for tackling basically Canada's toughest trail. Yeah. So it's a nice little blog on the lead up, the prep, the day one, the day two in the morning, day two, like that sort of thing.
Yeah.
And then I'm only halfway through, so I got a few more posts to go. Put some sick pictures in there, kind of like the top pictures from each day. It's cool. Like, and if anything, it's meant to make people realize what they're getting into if they're about to tackle that trail.
Yeah.
Because it was very difficult, is all I'm going to say. And it was a blast. It was
Good.
A blast, but it's difficult. And if anyone finds any value in it, I think that's pretty cool.
Good.
So it's Duff's Outdoor Easy blog. I think you can find it on Blogspot.
Duff's Outdoor Easy blog.
Yeah, but the easiest way to find it is just follow us on Twitter, and you'll see some links. Yeah, you'll see some links.
So speaking of that, while you were gone, I was doing the tweeting.
And?
I got myself in a little trouble, right?
Oh, yes.
With the Twitter battles.
Oh, you do want to talk about this.
Well, then I asked you, just briefly, I said, no, you guys got to shut me out.
Yes.
Change the password or something.
And we kind of thought you were joking. We kind of waited a while.
Yeah.
Then we finally just did it.
Yeah, then I tried to log in the other day and I couldn't.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
how did that make you feel?
The password.
How did that make you feel at first?
Well, actually, I was like, oh, they did it. And it's probably a good thing.
Yeah, it was.
But I stopped the Twitter wars and I was just kind of, tweeting about like hockey stuff.
Yeah.
So I missed that part.
You tamed down.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to say that.
That's cool.
In the Olympics, you want to talk? You watching it?
What are we at?
Where are they even on?
Way over time. I know the summer
we're
specials.
At 34.
Okay.
We got a few minutes.
Well, I would just say, as much as I hate the idea of a
Can we even say Olympics?
Yeah.
Because that's trademark. Are we going to get the IOC?
We can't do much on that front. Yeah.
Can we
block that out for sure, just to be safe?
I don't know.
But I'm not a big fan of the Weird Olympics, I'd say. Like, it's a year later. the weird Olympics. Like, there hasn't been a cool lead up to it. There hasn't been much like celebration of our athletes, and I couldn't even tell you what sports we're in, other than the fact that when I do tune in, I do get hooked.
Yeah,
I'm really enjoying the women's soccer, the softball.
Yeah,
you know, there's a lot of team sports we're in. The men's volleyball against Italy last night was fantastic.
Okay.
Went right to the 5th set.
Yeah,
and it was like point, like so close, and then Canada just fell short. So there's some great athletic competition, and I love it really when it comes down to that. But again, they're 13 hours ahead of us. Like the time, the whole time meshing is way off. Like there's a lot of controversy on different things. Like
sorry for that plane flying. We don't get that very often anymore. But I didn't even know the Olympics started this week.
There you go.
I didn't even know that it happened. Yeah. I know a couple of Paralympians that are going.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah. So they're probably in Japan now.
No, traditionally that all starts up after the Olympics. It's
2 weeks after, so they can clean up. I don't even know why they have to clean up this time because there's nobody there. But I didn't even know. I watched a bit of the Canada-Japan women's soccer game the other day, which Canada blew their 1-0 lead.
Oh man, from that one quick break, eh?
But I didn't even know they had started the Olympics.
Yeah.
So, or the games. You just call them the games.
So I threw the link to the Coastal Trail blog.
Oh, good.
After all that babbling, the easiest way to find it is just find us on Twitter, right? Cop Car Coffee at Cop Car Coffee, and then browse through all that nonsense, and my latest post will take you right to the blog.
Perfect.
Pretty cool blog.
And you won't find DDT tweeting out.
You'll notice a distinct trend away from right-wing conservatism to just regular mainstream neutrality, if not slight conservatism. That's what I'd say.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
It can get pretty heated on.
Oh, there we go.
There. What's that?
Well, I was curious how people could find all the different postings on the blog, and it's quite easy. So when you open up the blog link, you see the post I'm forwarding, but then when you click on the title up at the top, Outdoor Easy, boom,
it's there.
It's got everything. So it's got the day 2 post, the day 1 post, the lead up, the prep, everything. It's kind of neat.
Now
it's a really nice setup. Really
we're wasting everybody's time for sure.
Yeah, but I'm quite happy with this.
That's good. Let's just suffice to say that your trip didn't go as long as you guys had planned.
So the trip, from my perspective, I don't pin it as a certain amount of time because I know how hard this trail is.
Yeah.
So I go up there with the anticipation of enjoying myself for whatever number of days we're there for.
Right.
Whereas, most people probably have a defined goal and a time and this and that. And Oh, there we go.
So we had to cut there because my wife started up the car just outside the garage door.
How dare her.
We try to do this thing live throughout.
Yeah.
Anyway, so you just screwed up the...
Yeah, so I was just saying...
You blog.
No, I was just going to say... obviously we had planned for a certain number of days, but in my heart I knew that it would be 50-50 at best, whether all that would be accomplished. Because my hiking buddies had some pretty heavy packs.
Yeah.
And you'll need to check out the blog for all the details.
So it's not Blogspot, it's Blogger.
Blogger, actually. Blogger, of course.
So let's fix that up.
You go to Blogger. Well, again, go through the Twitter feed to get right there. But it's a Blogger thing. And then if you were to Google Outdoor Easy within Blogger, you'd probably find it.
And then you'll find, then you'll read about their most unsuccessful trip to Pakasaw.
But again, I don't know if it's unsuccessful. I think for the boys it would be because they really wanted to complete it.
Yeah.
But I think I knew going in, carrying 45 pounds on your back for 120 kilometers is not
that's a lot.
Humanly possible.
No.
Even though they're both marathon runners, it puts it in perspective.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But I was just, trolling to say unsuccessful.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Well, you can call it unsuccessful. You can call it whatever the hell you want. You could call it candy
failure.
Corn. Candy corn if you want. I don't care. Yeah.
Candy corn.
Yeah.
I call it failure.
Good for you.
Just teasing. No, we wasted 10 minutes of everybody's time.
That warning better have one in there before.
We should have warnings throughout this whole podcast.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm going to have to come up with something.
Well, touch it up, man. Do your thing.
We sure haven't lost our propensity to waste people's time, and
especially at the end of the show.
So we should probably wrap up.
I think we're good. Yeah, that was a good summer special. It'd be fun to get the next one out on location somewhere and get a guest in there and go from there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, guest.
Let's work on that.
Okay.
It shouldn't be that hard. And we got to take it outside. Like, we got to find someone somewhere to have a seat with us and shoot the malarkey.
We'll see what happens.
All right, folks. Thanks for listening in. Enjoy your summer. Look forward to our next one. That's Cop Car Coffee. Oh, yeah. What a mess at the end.